So as we know, autism is an increasingly pervasive problem. In the United States, it's estimated that 1 in 68 individuals have autism. The numbers that I saw in Croatia were closer to 1 in 1,000, which is obviously significantly lower than our estimates, but seem to be growing regardless. So what we're doing in the visual immersion system at Children's Hospital is we're focusing on the use of visuals to support communication as much as possible. We know that a lot of our learners with autism have strong visual visual capabilities, so we want to take advantage of that. We also, whenever it's possible and appropriate, want to take advantage of technology. So, why are we using so many visuals with our learners with autism? Well, we want to capitalize on the relatives' natural strengths and preferences. There have been many studies that suggest that learners with autism have very strong visual processing abilities. So let's harness that, let's take advantage of that, and really use it to help them learn. There's also an attraction to visual input. A lot of parents will come into the center and say, he's very visual. You know, he looks at every picture, he looks at every item, and that's really where the focus is. So let's take advantage of that. I have a lot of kiddos who come in, and the team says, we used to use visuals, but then they started speaking, so we got rid of them. Visuals can always be a wonderful support. We can use visuals to organize language. We can use visuals to promote syntax and syntactic knowledge. We can better model language using some visuals. We can provide a better means for functional communication. We can expand those pragmatic functions for which language is used, that list of 7 that I had gone over before, including directives and questions and comments. We can clarify task expectations. One thing that we'll recommend is if we've got an emerging communicator, we'll want to engineer the environment so that they can't just get everything that they want. They start to learn, oh, I need to represent and symbolize my thoughts and use symbolic communication. Say, all right, we're going to take this candy bag, put it up on the top shelf so you can't just get it, and then maybe have a picture over here of candy so that when you want it, you can just come right over, say, hey, can I have some candy? And then we'll get it for you. So this was done a long time ago in Boardmaker, but we could also do it this is the Go Talk Now app where I'm using the visual scene display option, and I'm saying, hey, do you want to watch Frozen? And you can either select yes or no. So here's an example of that.
Do you want to watch Frozen? No, thanks.
And if I say no, nothing happens. And if I say yes, it can actually link to a YouTube video of Frozen. And then we can all have that stuck in our head for the rest of the day. I have a bunch of materials here. I made a short Google link. If you go here, I actually have some of those WH displays that I made, some countdown displays. There are a couple imitation videos that are available there, so please feel free to go take a look at any of that.